And I'm going to press that button and I think we're live. Good afternoon, everybody. Apologies for the delays. We have a Jaffa Cake shortage in Cullompton at the moment. So we've got loads and loads of lorries all coming off the motorway delivering Jaffa Cakes to the local Tesco. And Rob got caught up in that train of lorries. So here we are with Revive. Now, this is the third time I've covered this game on the channel. We did a 4-player playthrough, didn't we?
Yep.
Which was us 3 and somebody who taught us how to play. I want to say JP or Adrian.
Yes, it was JP.
Was it JP?
Yeah.
And JP taught us how to play.
That's right.
I've since done a solo playthrough of it, and now you two are back for some more, and we're going to be playing chapter 2 because this game comes with a campaign. It basically unlocks various rules as we go along. So for those people who saw the first playthrough, basically the new rules are: there's a new tribe that's been unlocked, which I've got, and the switch now does something different. So in the base game, whenever you pulled the switch, I think you got one basic resource of your choice. Now what happens when you pull the switch is you choose a card in another player's slot. Yeah. So choose the top effect of a card that has been played by another player. Now, presumably, if you've played the card there, it can't be that one because that's not visible. So if somebody else has played a card, you can copy that top effect by pulling the switch down. But it gives them a benefit as well. Because what it does is it removes that card from the slot and puts it in their resting area, which means they will get it back next turn. You cannot copy your own cards. Yeah, it doesn't say about cards down here, but I assume you can't. If anybody knows, yeah, let me know. Yeah, top half of the card. That's it. That's the only extra rules we're using. We're not going to play with any of the because you've got the moon sides of these, which we're not going to use today, but you can. Each of these is double-sided. And then chapter 3 brings the vast crystals and something else. But we're not going to do that. We're just going to use the base game. So we've done the starting cities randomly, and there is an extra one that is included in chapter 2. So let's just go through those. These are the scoring end of game scoring conditions. This one is the new one. So this is going to give you, if you've populated this city, 2 points for every one of these flask symbols which you see on certain cards. So if you've got a card with a flask symbol on, or these, if you've picked up these machine bits, they've got flask symbols on as well. So that's going to give you points for flasks. That's going to give you points for moving up on the grey track. This looks like it's going to give you points for presumably population that you've unlocked from your board. You have a look. Just before I carry on, I wanted to say that this isn't a sponsored video. This is just 3 friends playing a game. So we might get some things wrong. Hopefully we won't, but if we do, point out. Graham is saying if you play a card upside down at the bottom, then that's still the top half, so you can copy that. Oh, right, okay. There's a particular machine that allows you to play a card upside down in the bottom half, so you can copy that. Right, where's those cities? I think it's 2 points for each population that's been unlocked from your board. Let me just get the keyboard out of the way. Here we go. Yeah, 2 points for each population marker that you have placed on here. And this one is 1 point for each space that you've advanced the green track. We are also using the new low look variant. So instead of having 1 artifact card each, this is an official variant posted on BGG. We get 1 artifact, and that is for all of us. So if we just put that face up, we can bunch these up a bit, can't we? We'll put it there. So that is our artifact card. So we're all going to score at the end of the game 2 points per outside crystal that we are adjacent to for each of these purple alien things that we've got. And we've all got 1 purple alien thing by default. We also get 1 point for every card that we have that isn't a starting card. I think that's what that is. Have a look. Each card, but not starting cards.
Yeah.
And then the third one for each loot crate, whether opened or closed. Right. So starting player. We need to do top, middle, or bottom.
Middle.
Middle is green. You. So green is the start player. So the start player gets. What do you get to start with? Starting player gets 1 crystal. You get 1 crystal. The second player gets 1 crystal and 1 gear. And the third player gets 1 crystal, 1 gear, and 1 book.
Okay.
And if there was a fourth player, they would get 1 of everything. Right. I think we are all done with the setup. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Off you go. When does the game end? I can't remember. Game ends when this is taken. Which is an artifact, so it's once all of these are gone,
yeah,
then the next person to take an artifact takes that, and that triggers the end of the game. Oh.
So I get 2 actions.
You've got 2 actions. Well, you either do 2 actions or you hibernate.
Yeah.
Presumably you don't want to hibernate at the start of the game.
Oh.
And the actions are playing a card,
Yes.
flipping the switch, exploring, building a building, or populating.
Okay.
And at the start of the game, we're all here. So if you build or populate, you count the distance from here.
Yeah.
But as soon as you have built onto the board, any future distances are counted from that place and not the centre.
And it costs to, if I say I wanted to build here.
Wait, you can't. So you can only build buildings on these planes.
Oh, yeah.
And you can only populate the cities on the cities.
This is what you get if you build it
adjacent to it. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so if I built here, I would get that and that.
Yep.
How much
but
is it
you'd have to spend 1 food.
So I've got to spend the food
because you
of
spend
that.
because you spend the food to travel there.
And then the little house costs me 3.
Little houses are 3 gears, big houses are 5 gears, but big houses get double the benefits apart from water.
Right.
Water is only single.
Okay. Right. So first action then, I will play that.
Mm-hmm.
Which if I put that at the bottom.
Yeah, if you put it at the bottom, you will get that.
One of those things.
So these are the 5 that are on display.
Yes.
And when you take it, you slot it into any of these slots, and if you put it into the one with the tick, you immediately get what's printed on it.
Okay, well, let's do that then. I'll put that there. And
the funny thing, we all did that at the start of the last game. We all went for these module upgrades.
And
makes sense for the long term, I guess.
Yeah.
I will take this one and put it here.
So because you've placed it on a tick, you immediately get that thing.
And so that was my
first action.
So my second action will be to put that there.
In there. And because the colour matches, you get the module as
So
well.
I get a book
And
and
2
I
food.
get 2 food.
Yeah, that's it. Just before Rob takes his turn, I just wanted to say, for those people tuning in who don't know how to play this game, I have done a tutorial and playthrough. So today we're just playing through the game. We're not really going to be explaining how to play. But if you were looking to how to play, then check out on my channel from about sometime in December, I think it was. We've got a tutorial and playthrough video.
How much does it cost to explore? You have to be adjacent with a building.
Same costs in terms of food.
Yeah.
So to explore here right now would cost 1 food to get there.
Yeah.
And then the cost that's printed on it,
Yeah.
which is generally food, but sometimes books.
Okay.
Right.
Right.
I'm going to try a similar thing. So if I put this under here,
Mhm.
that would be one of the, can't remember what they're called.
Yeah. While you're doing that, I'm just gonna. I've not had a chance to adjust this
Module.
microphone, so
Modules.
you keep doing that while I
Okay.
fiddle with the microphone.
I will also try to speak a bit louder.
There we go.
So I'll take this one, which gives me a food. It's a green or a yellow card. I'll put this. I'll do a very similar thing actually in CP2.
Mhm.
So I'll put that there.
So that gets you a food straight
It's my
away.
Food, yeah. I can do a similar thing again. Yeah. So
I don't have a plan. I just enjoy playing this game. I don't really have any kind of master plan.
if I put this here, I can do the same thing again.
Yeah.
I can place a module.
Absolutely. Well, you refresh the first one first if you want
refresh,
to. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's interesting. I think I'll take that one.
Mhm.
Crystals are good. So,
Crystals are good.
and if I put it here, do I get the tick thing and the yellow thing, or is that too late?
It's too late. Yeah.
Too late. So I might as well put it up here, and I'll get the crystal.
Right.
So crystals are just wild cards.
Crystal's a wild card.
You can sometimes do other things as well.
You can exchange one of them for a basic resource at any time.
Okay.
From what I remember.
This gets replenished.
I get replenished. So yeah, I might do something different. So my special ability of the Formica is not actually explained in the rulebook, but I think, and anybody who's watching this who knows will. Well, let me just see if I've got my camera view on it. There we go. So yeah, my special ability, not explained in the rulebook, but I think is exchange up to 3 crystals, and each time I exchange a crystal, I get one of each basic resource. That's what that iconography says to me. So obviously the time I want to use that is when I've got 3 crystals. Now, we don't start with very much stuff, do we? Are there any really, really juicy spots for building at the start?
Not really.
No. Well, there is amazing,
Yeah.
but you'd have to spend a food to get there. So there would be fantastic because it's surrounded by these 4 things. So you'd get all 4 of these bonuses. That does seem good.
3 cogs and a food.
It would be, well, 3 cogs and a food to get a basic one.
Oh,
Yeah.
you want a double, don't you? There, really.
So, yeah, interesting. Okay, well, let's put that into there and get two gears. See, I should be looking at your abilities to see if I want to pull this switch. I don't think I do at this stage. So I am just going to slot that in here. Second action to get a crystal. And that's it. Okay, Rachel said that's how you've played it, and Graham said that's right as well. Excellent. Okay. So yeah, we're all done. And thank you very much, Colin. Return to Dark Tower is not something that's on my radar, I'm afraid. I don't have any relationship with the publisher at all with that one, so yeah. I mean, I'm friends with Isaac, and I know he helped design it, but other than that, it's not one which has been on my radar so much.
So if I wanted to place a meeple, I could put one there or there,
Yes.
because that's where they go. They go on these city spaces,
Mhm.
and it's going to cost me 1 food to get that one there.
Correct.
In addition to
2 books because nobody's there yet.
so that's one option. And then if I built stuff, I could start from there rather than from here.
You have to start from there.
Right.
So as soon as you've left this place,
Yes.
then you must then start from one of your
Okay.
existing places.
Okay. So that's an interesting option. That's something I could do. But having drawn my attention to the fact that that's space, it's a bit difficult not to
Yeah.
really think about that. So I think I will do that. I'm going to pull my switch.
Okay. To copy
Your
that, which
Little
that
box.
goes. So you get 2 gears, and that goes to my resting pile.
and then I spend a food and 3 gears, which is 2 gears and a
And a
crystal.
crystal. Yep.
To put that there.
And you immediately get all of the things around it. So
So one
1 yellow advancement, 2 green advancements, and a grey advancement.
Good option.
Does that unlock any? Yeah, it does. It unlocks that.
Does it?
Yep.
Oh.
And it unlocks that.
So that gives me a little radar dish +1.
Yeah.
That's the range.
Range
of-
+1 when you're doing an action. Yep.
So I don't have to pay food to go want that first hex.
Well, no, you've got that now. You didn't have it when you did that.
No, but for future.
For future ones, yeah. If you power that with energy,
So if my second.
and that goes on here, so all of your blue discs go up here.
Oh, of course it does, yes. So if my second action was going to be to put something, say, there, I wouldn't have to pay a food for that because my radar dish means that that's already covered.
Except you can't start from there now. You now start from here.
Okay, so all right. Yeah.
And you've unlocked that as well. In fact, and you've unlocked that as well. You've unlocked all those 3.
Okay, so that means that I can turn stuff into a crystal.
Yep.
Which would
Which you normally can't do.
stupid not to, just once, I assume. And
Well, it costs an energy. So all of these are machines that will cost you an energy to use.
I didn't unlock that one.
Yeah, you did.
Not that one.
Yeah, you did.
Did I? Oh. No, I'm not going to do that because I don't want to use the energy.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll think about that in a minute, whether I use the energy or not. So this one,
That's unlocked as well.
this one's unlocked.
Yep.
Okay, and that means that not
Take a card from one of your slots and put it in your resting pile.
Ooh. Wow. Definitely doing that. And that's an engine as well, so that costs me an this.
They all of these are all machines that cost, apart from the hexagonal ones, which are one-off benefits. The circular ones are all machines.
Right, so I don't want to do. So I'm not doing that. If ever I want to do that, it costs me energy. Okay, this one I'll definitely do that. I'll
So you put the energy on it to show you've used it.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to take this one.
Yep.
The obvious one, I think, and put that here.
Okay.
So it comes back.
And when you hibernate, all of your energy comes back.
Yep. And that was my.
Was that your first action?
That was your second, I think, because you did a switch. The
I
first
did
one.
the
Oh, you did the switch first. Yes.
switch first, and then I built. Yeah, so that's 2 actions.
You
Yeah.
built on my
There you go.
spot.
Sorry.
All right, I'm going to go here.
Yeah.
That's me, a book, a food.
It's a book,
and
a food, and a colour match, so another food.
So that's 3 food now. Yep. That's one action, and the other action is I'm going to build as well.
Already. Where are you
I'm
going to build?
wondering, Actually, if I've got enough, well, I don't. But yeah, I don't. So I can only build a 3, but I'm
Yeah.
going to build here. That
Which
seems-
is next to here, so you
Yeah.
don't have to pay any food.
Yeah, but I need 3 cogs. And I've only got 1 cog, but I can spend 2 crystals.
2 crystals. Yep. You get a green advancement, a yellow advancement, and you get a module. Now, just as a reminder, these lake bonuses are only once per player. So if you were to build again here, you wouldn't get that again.
All right. Well, I was tempted by the crystal thing, but I don't have any grey cards at the moment, so
But you do have,
some in there.
you definitely have 2 grey cards in there because each player has 2 grey, 2 yellow, 2 green cards.
Yeah. Maybe that ends up.
So you definitely got them coming.
I'll put it here, which gets me a crystal.
Mhm.
That's the end of my go. Oh, basically I could use that. That's irrelevant now, and this is gain a card back to here.
Yeah, you're missing an energy.
Yeah.
There you go.
I don't think I'll do anything at this. Actually, I will because I won't have another opportunity.
Yeah.
I think. So.
Take a card from a slot, put it in your resting pile.
Given that I've got several yellow cards there.
So I also kind of want to build, except the good spaces have gone. So maybe we'll do something different. Like get some food and maybe explore. Although exploring is blooming expensive. So if I was to tuck this here, I'd get 2 food. That's not really enough to explore anywhere, is it? I might have to just do a very weak build. Or I could tuck it in below and use that ability. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So I'm going to tuck it in below. That gets me to do my tribe ability. And I'm going to convert all of my crystals, my 2, into 2 gears, 2 books, and 2 food.
Well, that is a strong move.
So that's my first action. And then my second action is I'm going to knock down Peter's building using a variant rule, which will be on Board Game Geek in 5 minutes.
The wooden pointer of doom.
Yeah. But I'm right in thinking that there isn't really any other good building spaces.
Unless you want to kind of think about where you're going. So, I mean, that would be some way to think about it. Well, that would, I mean, that's worth doing because it gets you an extra.
Ish.
Gets you an. I was thinking about doing that.
Yeah. It's am I aiming towards any of these? And I don't think any of these fit with any of my strategy. So I kind of want to be next to.
I thought you said you didn't have a strategy.
No, I don't. No.
Only one food short of exploring somewhere.
Well, I've got no crystals, so I only have 2 food. So it would be a build, or I could pull the switch.
Yeah.
But that gives somebody else a benefit. So exploring, building, or populating. I mean, I could populate. That's what I could do. We could populate. So yeah, let's do that. I'm going to spend 1 food to travel from here to here, and I will spend 2 books to populate there. So my special ability now is whenever I build, I get a discount of 1 gear for each adjacent mountain. So that's pretty good.
Yeah, these are good. I didn't do any of this last time. I need to properly get into meeple building.
You'll go.
Right. Let's.
Oh yes, rubber legs. I meant to do that. Put rubber legs on the bottom of these so that I can slide the things in. I bought a pack of them years ago. I don't know where it is.
Right.
But thankfully, on a neoprene mat, it's not too bad. But if you're playing on a normal table, it's nice to raise these a little bit.
That would be a problem. Right. This one goes under here.
Tribe ability or module.
Or I could put that one there and get the books, but I've already done. Can you put it under there and get that?
Only if there's a. Some of the cards have like a line on, which
remember.
means you can stack them.
I remember. Let's go there. I will have a module. Modules are good. I seem to remember from last time. And if I take that one, it gives me.
Yeah. If you sleeve the cards, yeah, you definitely need to raise the boards.
If I was gonna put a meeple on there,
You'd have to go from here.
it's going to cost me a ton. So
3 food to get there.
Yeah, I haven't got. So suddenly, that's not quite so clever as it seemed to be. What am I going to do? Let's go here, and I'll grab a gear, and then my second action will be to explore. I'll go explore here.
So you don't have to pay any food because it's adjacent, but you have to pay the 2 food for the tile.
2 food.
Okay, so you get one immediate point.
I'm winning.
Yay.
Yeah.
And you get to take a card. And you get to orientate that however you want. Well, either that way or that way.
If I put it that way, presumably I don't get that.
If you put it that way, you don't get any immediate bonus. If you put it that way, you would get an extra.
What, immediately now?
Yeah.
I've got to be having that, haven't I?
Yeah. Also, you've opened up a space to build next to a crystal, which is
good.
an end game condition thing.
Yes.
So you get an extra grey track advancement.
Do some of that. Let's have a great.
Jay says his player boards have warped. That one has slightly. Rob's player board has slightly warped. Yeah, it does happen with dual layer player boards.
I've got an engine with a.
But he's saying that you can slide cards in easy now. Yeah, so whenever you unlock that, you take one of the 3 that's available and slot it in there.
Oh, so I do that now.
You do that now.
And it's got a little flasky on it.
And it has a flask on it, yeah.
What do those allow me to do? So times 3, I can turn a food into a victory point.
Yeah, or crystals into 2 victory points.
Yeah. So let's have this one then.
And
that goes here, and it's an engine. I don't get
it's a machine.
I don't get the benefit of it immediately. I
No,
have to spend it.
Spend an energy to use it, yeah.
Should that have come? Oh, that's there. Yeah. So okay, I think that's my go. Is it?
And in fact, you shouldn't have that yet. You only get that when they've both.
Oh, both of those.
Yeah.
Right. So put this back. Put that back. I've got to unlock that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. In that case, I think that's me done.
Okay, Rob.
Right. So first thing, I'm going to put a meeple there. So that'll be two
So
books and a food.
1 food to get there.
Yep.
And then 2 books,
So I'm going to spend a crystal.
a book and a crystal. Yep. So you've populated there. And that unlocks your ability, which allows you to spend books instead of
Food
food
or cogs.
cogs when paying costs. Right.
Which is quite.
Yeah, you're all about the books.
Yeah. And
So
then
now, from now on, you can do stuff from there or there.
yeah, I'm going to spend 2 food to flip this.
All right. Exploring as well. So you get 1 point. Oh, Peter, you need to take a card. And then Rob takes a card as well.
Let's have.
Thank you.
Whichever way you want that.
So these have got cards at the top. So when you play that, you take a card.
You play a card.
I'll play a card.
Yeah. Without spending an action to do so.
Well, that's pretty clever.
Yeah. Immediately play another card of the indicated colour, and if it's a question mark, it's any colour. Without using an action.
And this is for each meeple that you've got out, you get
Get a
one
basic resource.
Basic resource.
Yep.
Okay. Those are interesting enough, but let's do this instead. So this then becomes a card in my hand.
I believe so, yeah. Yeah. That's one of the ones with
It
a...
doesn't go into my discard.
I don't think so. I think it goes into your active area.
Okay.
That there.
Yep.
And do I score this now?
No, because that's
No,
not
'cause
building.
that's not building. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
Correct.
extra card plays are powerful. Yeah, very much so. Especially in the solo game, because you're limited on the number of actions you can take in the solo game.
So I get this as well.
You get a card.
I think we'll take this. It's interesting. So that goes into my unplayed cards.
Active area. Yeah. Right. So I haven't got any cards left, so I can't play any cards. I've got 1 food. And I've no crystals, so I can't explore. I've got plenty of gears, so I could build. Theoretically, I could build, although it's a rubbish space for building. And I could pull the switch. Which I don't know whether I want to do. Because it kind of helps you two as well. So I think I'm going to hibernate early. What we're going to do, we're going to have a nice lie down. So we take all of the cards out of my resting pile, and they go into my active area. We then put to sleep these cards. I get my energy back. I reset my switch, and I move up to there, which gets me a module. And the module I'm going to take is... Well. We're missing a module. That's the one I'll take. There we go. Nice. It's going to be that one, which gets me a food. Okay, we're all done.
I'm not going to hibernate because I got a card to play, so I can play that.
Colour match.
Does it? Great, great. So I get 2 crystals,
Two gears.
two gears, and a food. And I will then, my second action will be to build for a cost of 3 gears.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah, you can do that. It's another good place.
Which gets me 2 grey
2 grey and a green.
and a green.
Has that
Which
unlocked
unlocks
anything else?
That one
Yep.
and that one.
Wow. So that gets you another energy.
Don't mind if I do. So do I want to? Oh, which means I get one of those.
You
and
don't.
one
You
of
get a
those.
green one and a grey one.
Lots and lots of interesting stuff
Careful.
to do.
Careful.
Yes.
You're knocking the microphone.
I-
We can bring these closer if they're too far away.
That's right.
Yeah, we'll put them
Rob
there.
can't see them now.
Can you see them there, Rob?
That's
Is that right?
I can put my glasses on if I need to.
Now the grey, that one. What's that mean?
I'll just check that. I think when you activate that, you can change a card. So when you're playing a card, it allows you to rotate it 180 degrees.
Upside down.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That changes the mechanic of the switch, because we can use the top bit when they're down here.
If it's down there, yes. Basically, you can use the top effect of a card if it's visible.
Mm.
And also, flasks are a victory point
If you build to there, yes.
if you build to here, which is kind of my sphere of operations. But yeah, but that one gives. Oh yeah, that one gives me a another one of these.
Another module every time you
modules.
activate it. Yeah.
Yeah, module is good. Modules are good. Yes. Yeah, let's take the module one.
Okay. And you can use it if you want to.
And also, I take a grey one.
Yeah.
This one, however many.
Whenever you build for 2 fewer gears.
Ooh. Wow. That allows me to move one.
Yep. Advance on one of the
advance
tracks.
Well, I can't not do that.
Right.
So that was that both of my actions? Yes, I played one and I drew the other one. Yep.
Well done.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you can use your energy before you hibernate if you wanted to,
Okay.
but not afterwards.
Yeah, I wondered if I'm going to hibernate now or not, because I'm not maximising the potential of this card. And by using my switch is the other thing I can do. I'm giving Peter, as the only person I can use it on,
Yep.
resources.
You do keep the card in your active area if you hibernate. You don't lose it. So
Okay, so maybe it's a good time to hibernate now.
Okay.
So
take all of the cards out of your sleeping pile.
Okay.
Put them in your active area.
Yep.
Then put all of your played cards into your sleeping area. Reset your switch. Move up on here, get in the module, and get your energy back.
Okay, I'll just think about what module.
Yeah, you choose a module, and I'll because I don't think I'm going to be taking a module. I don't think I am. I need to be exploring, which means I need food.
I think books are good for me because I can turn them into other things. So I'm going to go here, and I'll immediately get a book.
Okay. And I get a discount on building if next to mountains. So yeah, I think I need to be exploring. It's definitely what I need to do. But to do that, I need lots of food. And I have a food thing there, and I have a thing here. So I think that's what I'm doing. First action is I'm going to put that there. Gives me 2 food and a book. That's still not enough. Got 4 food. I need 5. So
Well, that one's 3.
yeah, I don't want that
2.
one.
2. Don't want that.
Oh no, hang on a minute. Yeah, that's 2 food and 2 books.
Yeah.
That might be good.
Want that one.
Yeah. I think you might be right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's explore. Well, no, that will cost me an extra food to get there. I'm kind of wanting to go in this direction, though. I think I'm going to wait. I'm going to pull the switch. And I'm going to copy that card.
Okay.
So that goes to your sleeping pile. I get, what was it, a book and a food? Yeah, done.
Well, I will use that to get another module, which I think is going to be that one, which will go there and get me a crystal because it's on a tick. Then
Hibernating time. You got nothing else to do.
I'm kind of running out of things, aren't I? Yeah.
I mean, you could explore.
Just about.
Yeah.
Just about. No. Let's hibernate.
Okay.
So those come over here.
Yep.
These
Those go sleeping.
go in here.
Reset your switch.
Reset my switch. Get my energy back.
Yeah. Move up here.
Move up there and get
Get
another
that, which is a module.
module.
And then Rob,
Don't
you can
mind
take
if
your
I
turn.
do. I'll put that one there and get 4 food. So 2 food.
So I can play this one here.
And get
Crystal
a food and a crystal, and then you immediately play another card.
Yeah.
Without spending an action to do so.
Play this one. Which is another food, and
And a gear.
cog.
Yep.
And then I'm going to flip the switch and copy the only thing I can copy, which is your
This.
food and book.
Food and a book. Right. Okay. So my first action is to explore here, spending 5 food, getting me 5 points, which gets me
Oh, very good.
a loot crate. Which I'll try and remember that I've got. And I'm going to get a card as well. So, where's this going? Oh. It's a bit rubbish. Yeah. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So it's going there. And I'm going to get a card. And the card I'm going to take is this one. Obviously. That was my first action. No, I don't have the food. So my second action is to play that card into there, which gets me 2 food and a crystal. Okay, Peter. Oh, I've got this. Mustn't forget this. This is rubbish.
Where did you get that from? You got it
What? The loot crate, getting to 5 points.
Of course. Yes. I think I'm going to spend 3 food and turn over that
So you
tile.
get 2 points.
Yep.
And you will get a
And
card.
a card, which is going to be this one. Oh. That way round gets me a grey advancement. That way round opens up a factory. City rather. So a grey advancement takes me to there. Yeah, and city. Yeah, let's put it that way around.
Okay. That was your first action, I think.
And my second action will be to
Cards.
play too many great things to do. Let's play that one there, which gets me food,
Food and a gear.
a gear,
And you play another yellow card.
and I play another yellow card.
Yeah. Paul forgot to move up the grey track. Did I? What did I miss? Because you only move up the grey track when you build buildings. Unless there was something that I missed.
Was it one of your action cards that's got a grey, but you didn't play that?
I
did
didn't
you?
play that.
No.
Yeah, and this is a person, not a building. So I think I did it right. Don't think I've forgotten to move up the grey track. Let me know if I have missed something. Yep, I'm good.
Rob, you'll get.
All right. Yeah, so I'm going to spend 4 food and 2 books to flip one of the explore this tile.
4 food.
So 3 food. and
3
two-
food, yeah,
3 food
because
and
it's
2
1
books.
food to get
Yeah.
there and
It's-
another 2. So you get 4 points,
Miscalculations.
which is going to get you a loot crate. And you will take a card.
Yeah.
Whenever you want to.
interesting.
Oh,
That's an extra power, isn't it, that you can use on your turn?
Yeah, you basically gain an energy to the middle of your board.
suddenly that is a good.
Quite a
point.
nice space.
Apparently. And I get any card.
You get a card, and you can trade in your loot crate whenever you want.
Maybe some thought required on the card thing. So
Let's just get the other camera up. There we go. So we can see the board as we are. Yeah, and that's where I explored. So yeah, if that was a building, then when I put this there, I would have got that.
flexible, so I'm going to think this
Right. You all done?
one. Oh no, it's powered. Oh well, never mind. It's too late now. We've seen new information. So yeah, I think I'm done. I've done one action.
So that one action.
One action. So and I've already done that this time round, haven't I? I think so. Loot crates I can trade in for.
Whatever it says on them.
Yes, that's right. So if I flip this over, I get 2 books.
Yep.
Um,
You keep it because it might be
Oh,
worth
yes,
something at the
yes.
end. In fact, it is worth something at the end, depending on how many of those you've got.
Yeah, and then I could build, but it would cost me 2 food and 3 cogs.
2 food and 3 cogs. Yeah.
But I can spend books instead of cogs. So that's 2 food, 1 cog, 3 cogs to build.
Have you done it? Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, because I can spend.
Because you can spend books and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, it's better to go here, isn't it? So I'll spend 1 less food and go there.
Yep.
Gain benefits.
So you gain a green advancement, a yellow advancement, and
And then extra energy.
Let's not get the grey advancement as well.
Oh, sorry, the grey as well.
The grey, yes.
Missed that.
Double.
Yeah.
No, single.
Single. Yeah.
So the grey unlocks something, but the others don't, apparently.
Okay.
Yeah. That's me done for now.
Yeah, I'm not advancing these, but that's because I'm not building. So I probably want to be building. But I'm thinking. So I could. No. Need more crystals.
Crystal's good.
Definitely need more crystals. Want to explore here. I have the 2 food, I have the 2 books, but I don't have the 1 food to get there. So I think I'm going to have to build. Yeah, so I spend 1 food to get to here. And then it would normally cost me 3, but because of my special ability, it's next to 1 mountain, so it only costs me 2. So I'm going to build a building there. That gets me a grey advancement, unlocks that, and it gets me 3 points. 2, 3. That was my first action.
You might get more stuff later.
Ah, I see how this combos now with that. That's quite good. And I definitely need a crystal. Definitely need a crystal. So second action is going to be... No crystals up there. Ah. So I could now explore here. I think I might have... No, I've not missed anything. I've only explored once, haven't I? Yeah. Second action. module. Very tempted. I think I might be going a bit overboard on the... What other options have I got? I've got this. Is this going to help me? Yes, it is. So I'm going to trade this in for a gear and a food. And then my second action is I'm going to spend 2 food and 2 books to get 4 points, which is another loot crate. And a person. I'm going to explore here. And if I turn it like that,
yep,
I get a free grey advancement to there. So I'm owed a person, and the person that I'm going to take is... Ooh. Yeah, the ones that allow you to play extra cards are definitely good. But I think I'm going to take this one. Okay, I think that's my go done. I think I've had my 2 actions.
Nice.
That allows you to play a card, not take a card.
Correct.
Okay. So first action, 2 books. Put him there. Which means that each time I gain a card, I get a resource of the appropriate colour.
Yep. So that cost you
2 books.
2 books.
Done that, and I get 2 victory points.
At the end of the game, yeah.
Oh, right. Okay, not that. Right. Then, next action is going to be... turn over. I had all this worked out, and then I forgot. It's gone completely out of my head. I had a genius plan that was going to win me the game in 2 turns, 3 turns.
Nice.
But I've completely forgotten it.
You'd have got away with it if it weren't for those pesky kids.
Damn.
Yeah.
So 2 food allows me to turn
Explore
over.
there. Yeah. Which gets you 1 point and a card. And that will get you a yellow advancement.
Yellow
So
advancement.
yellow advancement, 1 point,
And a card.
and a card.
Which is going to be this one. And that was my second turn, so that's me done.
Yep.
Rob.
Right.
I love this game. I think it's brilliant. Definitely one of my favourite games from last year.
I'm gonna want to sit and play this solo and work through all of the different scenarios.
You're welcome to borrow it, because I see you offering enough that when I need it back...
You surely don't mind?
No, not at all.
Okay, my plan not going to work. Placing a meeple, I don't have it.
Yeah, and we've not unlocked the full game yet. So there are some extra
Mm.
rules for some vast crystals. There's the B side of these boards. And there are some extra cards that are included in the game as well, with some other cool funky powers on.
Let's play my droid.
Yeah, that crystal module is nice.
Crystal.
Crystal,
and
a gear,
a gear.
and
a
play another green card.
green cards goes here.
So 1 book.
1 book and a further 2 books.
Yep, so 3 books.
Yeah.
And that's the first time you've used your tribe ability. So you take one of the blue discs and put it on your track,
Oh yes.
which gets you another engine.
Bit of a plethora of energy.
Mm-hmm.
The energy master.
Oh
Mm.
yeah, it does that. That does that. Hello, Loki. Come here. Afternoon cuddles. Come on. Come on. Come. Yes. Come on. Hello. I wonder if your purring's being picked up on the microphone. Probably not. I'm very lucky that our cats aren't really bothered by pieces. Otherwise, it'd be full loves dice.
I cannot leave a game out when my cats are
Right.
in my house because they will destroy it.
Right. Okay. Is it still your go, Rob? I
No,
got distracted by the cat.
I was
Yeah.
done, I think. Played that, didn't I? To get some stuff.
And that got you to play an extra card.
I've only done one thing. Sure I did something else. No, I didn't. I think I did, I?
You've had one action, but that one action triggered loads of stuff.
I did. Just
Yeah,
more
felt
than one
like you've
action.
done more than one. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was going to do that. That's right. So I could spend 3 books.
3
and
books
one
and a food.
to
Yep.
flip that.
You get 4 points. And you'll
I
get a card.
And if I put this here, I get another crate and a yellow upgrade.
Nope.
No.
Because that's not built.
Oh, that's not building, of course. So let's do it that way around in case I go there, which I may well do. And I get a card, and then that's the end of my go.
Then that's the end of it. Right.
What to get?
I kind of want this out of the way.
You can't pull your switch on your own card, presumably.
You can't, no. But I have a way. I can do some shenanigans, but I want to save that energy for that. I'm not doing much in the way of modules, and that's kind of a deliberate thing. I'm trying to do something different. I haven't got the food to build here. Yeah, those modules are not. I want ones with food on. And there isn't any food in this crate. No, there isn't. So, want to explore? Can't explore, haven't got the food. Want to build, but I don't want to build there. And I need food to build there. And I won't get that 3 points again, but I will get the crystal. If I build there, I'll get that crystal. There's a food. There is a food. Yeah, I think that's my best bet. So first action is I'm going to put that there. That gets me 1 gear and 1 food. Could have done that. My second action is to spend that food and... Oh, in fact, it's next to a mountain. So it's only 2 gears to build there. Now, I don't get that 3 points because I've already had that 3 points, but I do get that again. Which moves that to there, which unlocks this. So I need to take a grey machine in a second. And I get a crystal. And I get the energy. Right, so a grey machine. Oh, look, crystal. Go. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend that energy on there to get a crystal. Suddenly I've got 3. And I'm done. I think I had 2 actions. I mean, that's what these cubes are for, to remind you of the actions that you've taken.
Okay.
So if you want to use these, you can, because I'm struggling to remember that I've taken 2 actions. But I took that, and then I built. So
Well,
there you go. Have 2 actions.
I'm a lawyer. I struggle to count up to 2 at the best time. I'll do that. Okay, so...
John popped into Uranus. Hi, John. Thank you for joining in. How was your cider in the sun? And yes, that was a rhetorical question.
The sun. Where did he find sun?
Is it? It was quite sunny here
It
this
was
morning.
this morning, yeah.
Clear blue skies here today. In fact, it looks really nice outside now.
Not very summery.
Not summery, no. Sunny, but not very summery.
Well, I'm going to pull my switch,
Click.
click, and copy Rob.
Okay.
So I get food, and I play another card.
Yep.
Right.
No, Rob, you don't get the food.
You don't get the food. That card goes here.
You get to
Okay.
put that card to sleep.
All right. Okay.
So the other card I'm going to play is going to be
I misunderstood. Then I thought the switch. You copy it, but then the person gets
this one.
No, the person puts the card to sleep. You
Oh.
get the resources.
Oh, okay.
I think you did it right.
Right.
You copied my card. You got the thing.
Yeah.
And then I put the card to sleep.
Okay.
So I put that there.
So the colour doesn't match.
Oh, damn it!
You can still put it there.
I know, but I needed that. I was looking for synergy.
Right. But you can put it there. The colour matches. Or do you need the food?
No. Come on. Let's go for synergy.
So,
So,
a module, a
okay.
crystal, and a point.
A module, a crystal, and a point.
And the point gets you a loot crate.
Oh,
So lots of stuff.
a module. A module is going to be that one. That's going to go there.
Mhm.
Oh, wait a minute, that doesn't match.
Nope. So that's not
So
good.
I'm either going to get one or the other, but not
Correct.
both. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or if you really need it right now, you can put it here. So Rob, just to let you know, Graham let me know something last time I played. This slot, even if you can't use this slot for cards,
Hmm.
you can still put a module there
All right.
to get the bonus
Okay.
of the module.
Let's put that there.
Which I didn't realise. It doesn't say specifically that you can do that in the rules, but it doesn't say that you can't. So
That's interesting.
yeah.
But you can't. You don't normally unlock that until later.
There.
here.
Yeah.
Oh, I can just do what I wanted to do, I think. Is that my first or my second action?
I don't know. You've got 2 cubes. So if you give one of the cubes to Rob when you've taken your first action,
So my first action was to pull the switch.
was it?
Yeah. So I copied Rob's action,
Which allowed you to play
which
a
allowed me to play
card,
another card,
which
which
you've
was that
done.
one.
and you've
that
taken the
one-
module.
Have I?
Yeah, you took.
Oh, I took the module, but I haven't taken the loot crate.
Where did
so
you put the module?
I put it.
Oh, you put
here,
it there.
which gave me the
Yeah.
the gears. So now I take a loot crate.
Because you got the point,
Yep.
and you took the crystal. Yes.
Loot.
Okay, it's clarified in the FAQ. Graham
Great.
says. So yeah, not in the rule book, but it is in the FAQ.
So I don't have to use that immediately.
Nope. Use
I'll
it
put
whenever you want.
there. Second action. Now, second action. I know this is going to seem a bit unkind, but it's just got to be done. Sorry, Rob. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would cost me 4 food.
It cost you 1, 2, 3, 4 food to get there. Yes.
But using my little radar dish, that cost me 3 food.
Yeah. Which you have.
Using my other energy,
You build at
I
2
build at 2 discount.
discount.
So 1 food and 2 gears
With
is
the discount.
the
It's
equivalent of 5
a
food.
big house.
So I can put a big house here,
Wow.
which gets me
2 yellow advancements. Sorry, 4 yellow advancements.
1, 2, 3, 4.
2 grey advancements. And another loot
So-
crate.
Just the one.
Yeah, you only get the lake bonuses once.
Now that is my second go. So Rob,
Okay.
I'm sorry I stole.
You've
your
unlocked
list.
a lot of spaces now, I think.
Where did I move?
That's
So that one's
There,
unlocked.
So that one's unlocked.
Yeah. So that gets you an artifact. So you take one of those
Ooh.
artifacts. Keep it a bit. Just can't quite see it.
Where was that? Where's it come from?
That was for taking the disc and putting it on there.
Oh yes. So I get to place a grey one.
You do? Do you want to take
then
all the discs off first?
It's going to be another one, isn't there? That went 5. No.
Yep,
6.
so that's-
No.
That's gone.
This one.
Mhm.
Oh yes. That one.
And that one, yep. Which gets you an energy.
An energy for there.
Yep.
So I get to place
And I
1
think
grey
that's
and
it.
2 yellows.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
grey and 2 yellows. One grey and 2 yellows.
And you replenish them when you take them.
Yeah.
But if you want to start taking your turn, Rob.
Sure. So I can use a lightning bolt. It doesn't count as an action to put this
Correct.
back in my.
Put something to sleep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then if I play the green card here, I'll get a book of food, and I can play on the green card, which I don't have.
Yeah.
It was a mistake.
Do I pick these one at a time and they get replenished?
Yes. Yeah.
So let's. Sorry, I'm going to need to reconsider this.
Okay.
Apologies.
It's all right.
Hmm.
I think I had a plan for my turn. I did.
Can I put 2 lightning bolts here?
No. No, one energy per machine.
Okay. So I discard this one.
Yep. So you're going to send that one to sleep.
And then I play this one here.
So first action,
First action,
give me the cube. There we go.
2 crystals.
2 crystals.
Still short. I need. But I can convert. So this is a question. Can I spend 3 crystals and then convert 1 to 1 and then spend another
You
crystal?
can convert crystals into basic resources at any time,
Okay.
if
That's
that answers
good.
your question.
Yes, it does. Thank you.
So in other words, if you were to gain a crystal now,
Yeah.
you just gain a different resource instead.
Okay. So let's do this. I turn the cog into a book. Turn the cog into crystal. The crystal into
And the crystal becomes a book. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you spend a gear,
um,
not a crystal.
Sorry, yeah.
That's it.
And then I've got 4. I can flip over this with the what's left. 3 crystals and 1 book.
Sure. So you're exploring here.
Yeah.
So it gets you 4 points.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. So that's a loot crate.
Yeah.
And you're going to get a card as well.
Yeah. Thank you.
There is your tile.
Oh, I'll have another module. Oh no, I can't.
No.
Doesn't work that way, does it? Let's do that.
Okay.
And then I get a
You
card.
get a card. And was that your second action?
So the points and the card. Yeah.
Done your card. Done your
That's
points.
the
Which
second
got you the
action.
loot crate. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's get rid of these.
Right. Okay, right. My first action. You like this? I'm going to tuck that card in here. I'm going to activate my tribe ability, which gets me an energy, and I'm using it for the max. So I convert 3 crystals into 3 gears, 3 books,
Wow.
3 food.
Wow.
Wow.
That's what I'm all about. Right, and then I still don't have enough to explore. I have loads to build, but again, I'm looking for good build locations, and I'm not finding them anywhere. But what I'm going to do is, I've got stuff here. Got lots of stuff that I could be doing. So I am going to use this loot crate to advance on the green track. That unlocks this. I am then going to use an energy to send that card to Sleepy Bye Byes. And then as my second action, I'm going to tuck that there. Gets me 2 books and a food.
Very good.
All the resources. Not quite. Done.
Okay.
That's a really bad space. Except
It's next to a crystal.
it's next to a crystal. Yeah. How's everybody doing this Friday afternoon? Let us know what games you've got planned this weekend. If anybody's got any games planned either tonight or this weekend, let us know in the chat. Curious to find out what people are playing.
Okay. For action number 1, it's going to be
Ark Nova and Spirit Island Digital. Good choices. The K-Man is playing this and Lacrimosa. Yeah, I need to play Lacrimosa more. I've played it once and I really enjoyed it. I definitely need to play it another 2 or 3 times to work out where it stands in my top 10 games of last year. I'm pretty sure it is in my top 10 of last year. I just need to play it a few more times to see exactly how high it is.
so I can play a card. I can explore if I've got food. Which
Johnny's
I
playing Heat on Sunday and possibly Mortem. Yeah, I've still not got a chance to play Mortem yet. Dune Imperium with the latest Immortal expansion is the K-Man. Yeah, I've not played that yet. Not played the new expansion. And Jay is playing Heat. Oh, you're taking Heat, Starship Captains, and Endless Winter. All good choices. Graham's playing solo games this weekend. Lands of Galzir, which I think I'd enjoy. And I've heard a lot of good things about Wayfarers of the South Tigris as well. Walter's also playing Ark Nova.
Right, so if I put.
Oh, and John's managed to pick up a copy of Frostpunk. Excellent, John. Hopefully you didn't pay through the nose for that. So first action. So if you give the cube to Rob.
Yep.
Then we won't forget.
So first action, I get a crystal.
Crystal
I
and
get
2 food.
food. 1, 2. First action.
Yeah.
Second action. I can unlock. I can unlock this. No, actually, no, I don't want to do that yet. I can unlock this for 3 food.
Where are you going to build a city?
Okay, I can't unlock this for 3 food.
I mean, you could, because you could build a city here. 1, 2, 3 food. You could build, so you could. It'd be 3 food and 2 books, or 3 books, which I don't think you've got. Martin's also picking up your Frostpunk with Frostlander as well. Yeah. Oh, and Tullen Floyd is going to be playing your first multiplayer game of Revive. Excellent. Yeah. It's good. You've just got to watch out for the other players. That's the only difference between solo and multiplayer, is the other players might grab the spaces that you want. Peter.
Sorry.
Well, it's my fault for leaving an opening.
Right, it's both of you.
It was,
You've got to see
it's
those
the
opportunities.
It's the optimal move.
Yeah.
Second go. How am I going to do?
You shouldn't apologise for it.
Cost you a lot of food to get there, but it was a good place.
What am I going to do with my second go? Can't build.
Your slots are all full, aren't they? Yeah.
Unlock. Yeah, these are all full. I can unlock another slot.
You could use an energy on there to send a card to sleep and then play a card again. It's something you could do.
Play a card again.
Yeah, if you're struggling for a second action.
Do I get to do the? I don't get to do the ticks on the top of it, do I? If I do that.
No. And Bjorn is possibly playing Feast for Odin, Ark Nova, and Eclipse. So 2 of those I really like.
Right, I placed that, didn't I, with my first
You did.
go. Would you mind if I kind of rewound it and did that first
Sure.
to place that there
In there.
and then do it.
Yeah. So you get another
Get
2
an extra
food.
2 food.
Okay. Yep.
And that's my go. Sorry, it took so
No,
long.
no, no. That was your first action.
Oh, because it was a lightning bolt. Oh, I've still got something to do. I've still got to think. Right.
All you did is use the module before the card.
Sorry, this is going to be another 20 minutes.
What time is it?
Over.
We're going to finish at 5 today. So
7:30. Right. So what am I going to do next? I can't play a card because my slots are all full.
correct.
I can't pull my lever because I've already pulled it.
Yep.
I can't build because
You got
I've
no
got
gears.
no gears. I can't unlock. Oh, I could. Yes, I can do one of these, can't I?
You could, if you wanted to.
It's going to be one of these. In fact, yes, it's going to be one of these. Yes, definitely one of those. So 1, 2, 3 books
Yeah.
gets me to unlock this
Yeah, but
one.
where are you populating? So we just
No,
went over this, yeah.
Oh yeah,
so
sorry.
you can do it if you want to populate there.
It's going to have to be there, isn't it?
Yeah, so you spend 3 food to get there, and you can put a thing on there.
That's the way it's going to.
Yeah, so
Have
that
to be.
slot is now available for you, and you've now unlocked that scoring condition for you at the end of the game.
Yeah.
So you want to collect
So I
flasks.
don't get to place one now, but it's just unlocked. Is there something I put on it to show that it's unlocked?
Nope.
Don't.
No.
Okay, Rob, you are the cube master.
I'm going to use my crate
Oh,
Yep.
to place
Yeah.
a module.
Yep.
Right here. And then, as my first action,
First action.
I'm going to play this here to gain 3 gears.
Yep.
I'm then going to use my +1 range to place a small building here or here. I haven't decided yet. I think probably here.
So there gets you the crystal and is useful for the end game scoring.
Yeah,
Whereas there gets you a loot crate. You wouldn't get the energy again.
I won't get the energy
No,
again.
because
So
you're
actually
already.
this
there's
is probably
probably
better.
Yeah,
Yeah,
much better.
So
So you've used the thing to give you the range. So
Yeah.
you just need the
spend the 3 cogs.
3 cogs.
And
Pop a building there.
okay,
That's your second action.
and I get a module as well.
Is that your second action?
Yes, it was because that was my
Yeah.
first. So I'll pick
So
a
you get a
module.
module and a crystal.
Yeah. Tricky.
Well done.
Yes,
Right.
thank you.
So my first action, and I've got loads of resources. So many resources.
Anything you want to do.
Yeah, pretty much.
The world is.
I want to get more people out. And the cities, I've forgotten, the back of the tile tells you what's there. And these were all randomly placed. So there are cities in these 3 locations here. So I think what I'm going to do is my first action is I am going to explore here. So it costs me 1 food to get there, plus another 3 food. So that's all of my food. I get 2 points. And I'm going to get a card.
That was
It's going to be like that. And the card that I take is going to be this one. I think. I don't want cards with flasks on. What have we got here? It's going to be that one. Okay, so that's the card. That was my first action, was to explore. I got the points. I got the card. Exploration has been done. Next. Can't explore again. because I haven't got any food. So I can't actually populate there because I don't have the food. Don't have any loot crates. But what we can do is we can do some fancy stuff. So I'm going to use an energy on here to convert a book into a crystal. Then as my second action, I am going to populate there. So I spend 1 food, spend a crystal to get there. And then I spend 3 books to put that there. 1, 2, 3. And that's my second action.
So you bought the increased.
I've got an extra machine,
Oh, okay.
so I can use energy to get crystals.
Nice.
Yeah.
Seems strong.
We'll see. We'll see.
Okay, first action. I'm going to play that there. Let's get
4
to
gears. Wow. And yeah, I do love the little ghosts chasing each other on here. It's weird that it's ghosts, but
Yeah. Are they meant to be something else, or are they?
I
described as
don't
ghosts?
know. I don't know. I don't think it mentions what they are, but they look so much
Yeah.
like ghosts.
Doesn't really make thematic sense.
Well, unless it's like ghosts of the past or
Yeah.
something, I don't know. Because this is like set 5,000 years in the future or something.
Post-apocalyptic fantasy world.
no.
It's the wrong path to take.
3 and a food means I can build. Here, I get loot crate or energy.
Face down.
Oh, energy. Can I have an energy, please?
An energy.
Yep.
Yep.
Um,
You don't get that loot crate. Sorry.
Do I not?
You're already next to that lake.
Oh, I see. I don't get that again. Oh,
Yeah.
right. In that case, I'm going to go somewhere else if that's all right. I didn't
Yep. Okay.
see what that was. I did put it accidentally face up, but I'll go here instead.
So it
costs
costs the
me
same? Yep. So you get a crystal, a grey advancement, and a green advancement.
Yeah, that's me done.
Both actions.
Both actions.
Right, I'm going to hide
I
my
forgot to use the first cube, which kind of defeats the object.
So my gear back.
Yep. Sleeping cards come out.
Sleeping cards come out.
All current cards go to sleep, and you get your energy back. And you move up here. And I think you can take any one of the bonuses. I don't think you have to take that
Okay.
one if you don't want. You could take that one,
Right.
but it's up to you.
Okay. I might need a moment to think about that. But happy if you want to continue that. And these, I've done everything.
I think so.
I think I might actually take at this stage in the game. It might be better to take a module.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the rule. Let me just double check. Hibernating. Advance your hibernation marker 1 space, gain the reward shown on your current space or any space below. Yep, you can. Kanye Studios is here. Hi, Kanye. Good to hear from you. Have you beaten Frostpunk yet? I think me and you have been struggling with it. Yeah. Right, my go. I've got lots of gears, and there is a place on the board which is reasonable to build on. It's not ideal, but it's either that or hibernate. I mean, I've still got 2 actions that I can take, so it does seem silly to hibernate when I've got actions I can take. So yeah, first action, I'm going to tuck that card there, which gets me an advancement on any track. I'm going to take the advancement on the
Good choice.
That track, yeah. It's a great track. It's going to be the grey track. Then as my second action, I'm going to build here. So it's not next to the mountain, so I don't get any discount. I spend 3 gears. I'm going to build on there. That gets me a green and a yellow advancement. So green advancement doesn't unlock anything. Yellow advancement does unlock something, which puts that on there, which gets me an artifact. I'll have that, please. Thank you. Any free actions that I want to do? I haven't got any free actions that I want to do. So that's me done.
Okay, slots all full. On book. No available cities. Spaces. So I think I'm probably going to have to hibernate.
Okay.
Yep.
So sleeping cards come out. Played cards go to sleep. Reset your switch, get all your energy back, and that goes up to there. Would you like 1 point and a crystal, or would you like a module?
1 point and a crystal. No, I'll have a module, I think.
Okay. And then Rob.
All right. I'm good to go.
Yep.
So I'm going to go here. Food, crystal, gear.
Food, crystal, gear,
And
and
card.
play another card. Yeah.
The other card will be another yellow card. Here, 3 food and a book.
Wow. Yeah. And since we're talking about Frostpunk, just to let you know, the how to play video for Frostpunk should be done at the end of next week. If you're one of my patron supporters, you will get early access to it. But I'm due to do the final bit of filming on Monday. And then hopefully I will have a first draft for patron supporters probably Tuesday. And then I hope to make it public by the end of the week once it's been checked. So, yeah.
All right. I'm going to this thing.
Was that your...
That's my first action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So second action, explore here.
Actually, it's going to cost me. I'll use my extra range.
So you don't have to pay the food cost, but you are going to have to spend 5 food.
5 food. So that's 4 food.
4 food and a
Plus
book.
Yeah.
Okay, you get 5 points, which gets you a loot crate.
That's not me.
That's not you. Get 5 points.
Yeah.
Have we definitely been moving the right one? Yes.
I hope so.
I think we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you get an artifact.
Yeah. I'll think about that in a second. That's all right.
Okay. And you get a card.
I get a card.
And you put that on the board.
Thank you.
So that gives 3 points to green.
Well,
It's either that or a yellow advancement.
yeah. Is he going to get anything more from a yellow advancement now?
Probably not.
No.
So
It does give 3 points green, but
that doesn't give 3 points green. That
Oh,
gives green a
sorry.
yellow advancement.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So that was my second action, wasn't it?
I think that was your first.
First was to get this lot. Second was to
Wasn't that
play.
like last turn?
No.
Oh, right. Okay. So, okay. Second action was to explore.
Yeah.
And you rode a card, I think.
Yeah.
And an artifact.
And an artifact. Okay. So this is the number of cards that we've taken.
Yeah, not including your starting cards.
Right.
So basically, that's worth 2 points to you at the moment.
Yes. But it just depends on
Whereas
what
an
you do.
orange one is probably worth more to you at the moment, but it depends where you're going to build.
I think it's unlikely I'll get more crystals, to be honest.
Right. Okay.
So
Yeah. Take one of those.
I might get one.
I'm hibernating. So these all come out. Go to sleep.
A card. Slow here.
That Resets.
One less book.
That moves up. I'll have a point and a crystal, and that point gives me an artifact. And I get my energy back.
Thank you.
Right. Right to you, Peter. I will definitely be going to UK Games Expo. Yes, I've been going to UK Games Expo since it started. So I will be there. I'm going to be doing some demos probably in the mornings. I don't know exactly which company I'm going to be demoing for at the moment. But then, yeah, definitely let's meet up. Drop me a message a few weeks before UK Games Expo, and we can definitely arrange to meet up, or even on the night before. So yeah, it'd be great if you're there. That'd be fantastic. I'd say we could have a game of Frostpunk together, but it's a big chunk of time. Let's play a shorter game together.
Let's put that there,
What do we do with artifacts? Follow left.
which gets me a book and 2 food.
Yep. First action.
First action. That gets me a book and a food. So I've got 3 food. Second action will be. There aren't any 3 cities, are there? No. Second action will be.
Well, apart from the outer ones,
which it can't be reached.
you can't actually reach them yet. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to explore here.
So it's
That'll
going to
cost
cost
me a
you.
crystal and 3 food.
Yeah. So 1 food to get there, and another 3 food. So you
Yeah.
get 2 points.
Yeah.
You get a card, and there you go.
The ones that are on white boxes, does that mean you can stack them? You can
No.
No.
No, the stacking is that.
What does the white box mean then?
I think it's just a background, so
Make
it's
it
easier
easy.
to see the iconography.
And that one means that you get to
Explore
explore,
with a range of +2.
and that's just once when you place that.
Yeah.
So you get a
I
free
think so.
explore.
Well, that card allows you to explore.
Okay, let's have that one then.
This is your second action.
Exploring.
Yeah.
Yeah, my first action was playing that card, so exploring is the second action. It's a question of which way around this goes. If I put it that way round and I put a meeple on there, is that adjacent to
No.
there, or is it got to be a building?
I think it's got to be buildings. Just double check that. Each unique crystal symbol adjacent to one of your buildings. Yeah.
Okay, right there. Okay, so that's my second action done.
I'll use my discard card ability thing. Get rid of.
I was looking something up.
This one.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll play this here as my first action. So it's 2 books and a gear. And I get to play another green card. The green card. The green card is going to be this. Gives me 2 books and a food.
Those modules really help, don't they?
Yeah, I think they're very useful. And I guess I'll play another green card. So I'm going to play. It's a choice now. Just play this one, and it gets me a green upgrade, which unlocks this, and it gives me an artifact. And one of those green things,
Mhm.
which will be this. And the artifact will be another one, I guess.
Have you got another artifact?
Through putting that there.
Oh, right, yeah.
That was my first action. My second action is to build using 3 cogs and 1 food. So I'm going to spend 2 cogs in a book and 1 food. Build. Yeah, well, I could spend 5 cogs actually. I'll spend 5 cogs.
Going to build a big building.
Yeah, by using my books. Here.
Nice.
That's sorry.
That's a small one.
Yeah. The right one.
Yeah. So that gets you 4 yellow advancements and 2 green advancements and 3 points.
2, 3, 4. Which doesn't actually unlock anything, as far as I can tell. Not that. Not that. And
2 green.
2 greens. 1, 2. Again, doesn't unlock anything.
Okay. And 3 points, which gets you a crate.
Right. Thank you. I think that's
Stephen's here. Hi, Stephen. Thank you for popping in. How you doing?
the end.
Right. I had a plan. I've forgotten what that plan is. But it was
That's for the best of us.
it was to get another couple of crystals. And one of the ways of getting the crystals is that machine. Then another way was that machine. So they're not actions. Then I'm going to play that card. And I'm going to use my tribe ability to convert those 3 crystals into 3 gears, 3 books, 3 food.
Very nice.
And that goes on there. Right, that's my first action, was to play a card. My second action is probably to explore.
So tribe ability is a free action.
No, I played it with that.
No, I see, yes.
Yeah, I think we need to be exploring again. Yeah. So I'm going to explore here, which costs 2 food, 2 books, and I don't have to pay any extra food. I get 4 points, and I'm owed a card. Right. Well, I definitely want to put it that way, because that gets me a grey advancement for that, which doesn't unlock anything, and I get that once, which is 2 free advancements
Of any colour.
of any colour.
Very good.
So I'm going to take Harg. I'm going to take I'm going to take a green, which unlocks that, and a grey, which unlocks that. So my second action was explore. I've put it down. I'm still owed a card, I think. Yeah, I think I'm still owed a card. I've got these 2, which go on there and there and get me an energy. And now I'll take my card. Now, none of those are what I want. These are not the cards I'm looking for. So I think I'm going to take that one and go there. And I think that's my go done.
First go, I'm going to place that there. Gets me 4 gears and a food. Second action, I'm going to place that there, which gets me 4 food. And a free explore, and that free explore is going to be here, which gets me 5
Free
points.
explore.
Yeah.
Well, no, you still have to pay for it. It's not free.
Yeah, I paid 5 food.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
So it gets me a free action, is what I meant.
Right. Yes.
Um,
So 5 points.
Yep.
Which is a crate.
and I get to place this.
That doesn't trigger any bonuses for anybody.
It wouldn't be the other way
Mm-hmm.
round either. So
No.
Yeah, no, that's as good orientation as any. Yeah. So
Okay.
that was my second.
Oh, my new machines. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Ian. I'll take my new machines now.
I've got possibly some free actions. I'm going to use that crate to move the green one there. I'm going to use this electricity action to move that green one again, which means that I take that, put it here.
So it's my go.
I possibly have got more instant actions if I want them. No. No, so you'll go.
Can you have 2 machines of the same type? Because I've just taken them. Wonder if you can. Special machines. Doesn't say you can't. So yeah, because I've got those 2 the same.
I can use crates and lightning bolts before I hibernate on my
Correct.
turn.
Yes.
So I'm going to use a crate to gain a crystal on a victory point.
1 point.
And then I'll use my lightning bolt to convert. Oh, that's not what. Lightning bolt to convert 3 crystals into 6.
6 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is another artifact.
Take this one. And then I'm going to hibernate.
Okay.
So this comes out.
Yep.
These go in. Lightning bolts reset.
Lightning bolt reset. Switch goes back up,
Which it already was.
and you move up to there, and you can either have that, that, or that. And then I have the 2 cubes.
You do.
Yep. Really want to build a building.
I think now I'm going to have a crystal on a victory point. Please, could you put me up one more on the track?
Yep. Okay, so I think I had a plan. Putting, yeah, so first action, I'm going to slot that there, which gets me 2 food and a crystal. My second action, so not an action, but I am going to put that one to sleep. And my second action, are we exploring again? I think we are. Yeah, I'm exploring again. I'm going to explore here. So it's going to cost me a food to get there, and then another 2 food and 2 books. So 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. I get a crate. I am owed a card. And I'm going to put this like that. And the card that I'm going to take is that one. I might not have done because I've got a thing here. Oh. Okay. Yeah. I think that is get all of my energy back. But that seems really strong. Maybe it's just get one back.
It's quite strong generally, aren't they?
Well, they're all right, but
yeah.
not get all of your energy back, surely.
Does seem quite powerful compared with the what you normally get.
Yeah,
At this stage, in the game.
I'm thinking it's get one of your energy back. I've seen the icon in here somewhere. Yeah, get one back, said Jay. I thought so. So no, that's fine. You have your go. I'll have a think about it.
If you've taken your card.
Yeah,
I did take my card, yes. So all the orange artifacts have gone, but there's still lots of white artifacts left. It's a long way to here.
I'm going to build.
Hmm.
6, 3. First.
Need so much food. So much food. Now that you've passed here, Rob, how are you getting more artifacts? I guess you've got another space
There
on
aren't
this
any-
track.
There aren't any more.
There
on the
aren't
track.
anymore.
No.
I mean, it's these. These get you artifacts here.
Yeah, that's on my. I think that's and here.
That is remove an artifact from
Oh,
there.
right.
So it's not get one, but you have to remove one.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to get more population out, but it's so much food to get there.
The other thing is, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but if I go around the track again, do I get the bonuses again going on the second time?
That's a good question. I don't know. Maybe you do.
Vicious to think that. might happen.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's happened. I think we went round the track when we did end of game scoring, but that is a good question. If anybody knows the answer to that, if you go round the VP track, do you get the things again? I don't know where the VP track is explained.
This card here that's got the
Yeah.
any card reverse.
So when you're playing a card, you can spend an energy, put it on that machine, and it allows you to play a card upside down. Oh, the bonus is a first time round. Okay, thank you. I'm sure it says it somewhere.
Okay, I'm going to pull my lever. I'm going to have
A crystal and a food.
crystal and a food.
Changes my plans. That's good.
I'm then going to build 1, 2, 3,
3 gears.
4, 5.
4, 5. Okay. Big building. Pay a food to get there.
Which I've just got.
Yeah, it's a good place. So 4 green, 2 yellow.
1, 2, 3, 4. That gets me
An artifact.
an artifact.
Yep. And 2 yellow.
2 yellow. That gets me an artifact.
Another artifact.
Choose a white one.
Yeah,
Choice.
choice.
So that's my go.
Right. It's all starting to ramp up now, isn't it? Only a few turns left each, probably.
Right.
Desperately need food.
I'm gonna go here. 2 books, 2 food.
2 books to food. First action.
And then one of my actions, my second action, is to play 3 books. I'm right next to this thing.
Yep.
So I can put that there.
So it's 3 books plus another book because there's 1 player already there,
Oh, okay. Grr.
which goes to the other player.
Oh, that's annoying.
So Peter, I think Rob's giving you a book.
Oh, thank you very much.
Okay. And that's done.
Right, your second action.
That was my second action.
Right. So my first action is I'm going to play this card here. Gets me 2 food and a crystal. And then my second action is to build. And it's going to be a big building, but it's going to be here. So I have to spend 1 food to get there, but it's normally 5, but I get a discount for each adjacent mountain of 2, so it only costs me 3. I think that's what I'm doing. I've already got that, so I don't get that, but I do get that. And I get 4 grey advancements, which is 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nice.
Which doesn't unlock that. No, doesn't unlock that. But I've got this. Do I want to do that? Oh. Yes. No. Yeah. I'm short of books. Oh. I've only got 1 book, but I do have crystals. I think I need to be hibernating because I want that card back to play it again, to get loads of stuff, to unlock that, to do that. So if I'm going to hibernate, I probably want to do some stuff beforehand. Go on, Peter. I'll be thinking about what I want to do because I can still do it if I hibernate.
So if I do this, I can put that there and replace it. And then there, which gets me a crystal and a food, and I can so that was my first action.
First action was to play a card.
Yes.
And you're doing the triumph ability, aren't you?
Thinking about doing the tribe ability.
Spend a food to get a card.
Yeah. Because that gets me an extra energy.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do that. Spend a food to get a card.
Mm-hmm.
And then my second action.
Right, do you want to grab the card?
Yes, I do. To be
Okay.
Food card.
Second action.
Second action will be to
Populate.
populate
Where?
1, 2, 3, and 2 crystals will
Yeah.
allow me to populate
Sure.
there.
Gets you points at the end of the game for advancements on the green track, which
Although
you've
I could-
advanced
I
quite a
could
lot.
have built there and then built there afterwards.
If you've got the time and
Yeah.
to do so.
So that's an engine.
Yep.
Which I could then use.
Take a card from your hand, put it to sleep, and get the abilities printed on the top of it.
Let's do that.
So you get a gear and a book. That goes to sleep.
Gear and a book. I've got one of those left. What could I use to...
Well, you can do that before you hibernate, so
Okay.
you can be thinking, I don't
Alright.
think it's going to...
Sorry, Rob.
Unless there was an action that you needed to do. Okay.
Like this one here
Activate your tribe ability.
costs me 5 books. Because I have +1.
Yeah. And isn't that and a point? I think it's a
And-
point
and
as well.
point as well,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Because that comes off here, right? That's
Well, yeah, but there's a point on the thing.
and a point as well, yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah, 2 points
effectively, yeah.
effectively.
Lots of books.
Yeah. But I can spend them as whatever. I
You can
want.
spend them as whatever. Yeah.
So I'm going to spend a +1 range and flip this for the cost of 3 food.
You're already next door to that.
Oh,
So you don't need
I-
+1 range.
yes,
It's just 3 food.
3 food. So I might as well spend the food first, right?
Yeah.
Because books can be turned into food anyway. So
Okay, you get 2 points.
2 points.
You get a
a
card.
card and
Can go wherever you want.
hmm.
Was that your second action?
That was because I played that one first.
And you take a card.
In play, green cards. Sorry. That is includes here,
No,
Right,
just
one.
ones around your player board.
and this is
Allows you to do the populate action with a discount of 1 when you play it.
I can take that one.
Okay, right. So I think time's running out. I don't think I want to hibernate just yet because I think I've got quite a powerful action here. But it's a little bit inefficient, but I think I'm going to do it. So I'm going to populate with a discount of 2 books. And I want to populate here. I meant to build that there. Never mind. I can still build there. So it cost me 4 books. I have 1. I get a discount of 2. I spend a crystal as the other book. And I take that from there and I put it on here. That gets me an energy and an artifact. Yep. That was not an action because I'm spending an energy on that there. Right. So my first actual action will be to put a building. I've got this. Put a building here at the cost of 3 gears, no food. I get 1 green advancement, which moves to there, which unlocks this, which gets me this,
Does that end the game?
No, I think the next time somebody takes an artifact, they take the 4 tile,
Uh,
and that triggers the end. I'll just have to check when it actually ends. So that was my first actual action, and that gets me a crystal for building next to that. I have a second action, and I really want to move up on the yellow track, but there's not really many good spells. I want to get there, but that's so far away. I need a bazillion food to get all the way over there, which is unlikely to happen. Is there any other cities? There's a city here, but again, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 food away, which, yeah.
That one's also 4 food.
That 4 food away for me, yeah. I mean, I could build here, but no. I think as my second action, we got the switch. Don't think anybody's got anything that I want, really.
Yeah, I've got that as well.
Oh, yeah. I've still got 2 crystals, 2 energy, which I can use to do stuff with. So I think yeah, I'm going to put that on there for a crystal. As my second action, I'm then going to play this here. So inefficient. Not going to do that. I'm going to play that there. That allows me to get rid of a card and put it to sleep. And play a yellow card. Which is 2 food and a book. Then, oh, I could do it. Still got this left. I've got the 3 crystals. Don't know what I'm going to use this energy for. I've used both of my actions, but I could return that energy and do that again. And I could get another thing on the board. But I don't know whether it's worth it. So I think I'm gonna stop there.
Okay. I'm hibernating.
Let's check the okay. Yeah, if you do your hibernation thing. So end of the game. Yeah, if a player takes the last major artifact, they also take the end game tile. Oh, wait a minute. Got this slightly wrong. When you take the last major artifact, you also take this.
Oh.
This might change what you do. When they are done, all other players now take 1 last complete turn before the game ends. Oh, in which case, I might do something else on my turn. I don't know what I can do on my turn. Well, I'll use the crate to get a point, and to return a thing, an energy, and then I will use that energy to populate, and I'm going to populate here. What shall I populate here? How many points is that worth for me? 5? Can I get there? So it's going to cost me. Oh, but you're already there. Where else is there to populate? There's here, that's not very good. There's there, that doesn't do anything. So it's going to cost me 1, 2, 3, 4. It will cost me 4 food to get here. So I've got 3 food and a crystal. That leaves me with 2 crystals. I don't think it's enough. I think I'm just short by 1 food. Let me just check this. I've got 3 food, so it would be 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it cost me 4 food to get there. Let's just go through this, which is 3 food and a crystal. I'm then populating. The normal cost for me to populate here, no, I can do it, is 3 books and 1 for you. but I get a discount of £2. So it actually only costs £2, which is 1 book and a crystal. You get the book, and that goes on here. And I've still got 1 energy left, which I don't think I can do anything with. So that's it. You two both get 1 more turn, and then game's over.
I'm not going to
Oh,
hibernate.
you don't think that machine lets you populate? Oh, I've been doing it wrong. Sorry. Should have checked the chat. I thought it was the same as the card that allowed you to. Are you sure? Let me just check, because it's the same as the card.
Well, I've been using this one, not to build.
But
to
that's
build
when
at-
you build.
When I
Okay.
build to build at a discount, and it's the same, isn't it?
Okay. So I might just have to undo that bit. But if you want to take your turn.
Okay. Well, I'm going to build. What's the 3?
I'm slightly confused with the graphic design then, because that card, when you play the card, allows you to perform the action. Ah, it's because it's got the colon. I think that's where the difference is. So yeah, I've been doing this wrong. Void game, my score doesn't count.
Let's just start again.
Yeah, start again. I'd love to. But we have other things to do. Yeah, okay, so that's the difference in the graphic design. So apologies for that, and thank you for pointing it out. But if it's got the colon, it doesn't allow you to do the action. It means when you are doing the action, you can power that machine to do the thing. So I'm going to take this off. That definitely shouldn't be there. That also shouldn't be there, but it's going to be very difficult for me to undo everything. So yeah, my score doesn't count.
Well, let you off this time.
When I get here, do I score that?
No, that's
immediately?
end of game
End
scoring.
of game score.
Yeah.
Is that
2 points for every
First action.
green card except your starting cards. Yeah, page 22 has a similar icon for the buildings.
Yeah, I've been doing that for building.
Yes. So
And I've been doing it.
yeah, so
Wait,
machines.
I'm pretty sure you told me that it was.
I did. Yeah. And then I went and yeah, it's because I got confused when I looked that up,
Right.
and that allows you to do the action. The colon doesn't allow you to do the action. Very important are colons.
Now for my second action, I don't think I can use it because, much as I would love to, I'm just 1 resource short. I spent a food with my previous action to buy that card, and I'm not going to be able to play it. So it's ended up costing me the opportunity to get some points. Oh, I know, I could do that one. Yeah, I could do that one. Yeah, I'll do it. But it doesn't actually do me any good, does it? Oh, I
No.
get 2 victory points. It's got 2 victory
2 points.
Yeah. So let's do that. Do it.
You're going to put a person here.
Put a person there.
Yeah. It's 2 points.
Crystal is the.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I don't need to spend the crystal because I'm adjacent to it.
Rob's last 2 actions.
All right, so I'm going to get rid of this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to play this here with 2 books, and I do a
And that does allow you to do the explore action.
Build,
Is it the? It's the populator.
populate
Action.
2 books, populate at 1 discount.
Yeah.
I use my +1 range to go here.
Yep.
And it costs me 1 book, 2 books.
3 or 4,
Oh yeah, sorry.
depending on which one of those
Yeah,
things you want to
yeah.
unlock. Probably you want to spend 4 books.
Yeah. So it'll cost me 3 books because it's 1 discount.
Yep.
Um,
So you put the population on there.
and I'll take this one.
So they've got to go in order on your
Oh,
technology
no,
chart.
that's the wrong way around.
All right, you can do that one.
So that gets
So
me
that
the
gives
crate.
you an artifact and a crate.
And the artifact is
Is
this.
that? Yeah.
And a crate. Which I might as well flip over now, which gives me 1
Good
victory
point.
point.
Yep.
And it gets me a lightning bolt back. Let's do the +1 range thing, even though it's irrelevant because all I'm going to do now is flip one of these.
Right.
Get myself another card and
Another card and another point.
Yeah, so convert 2 books
2
to
food.
2 food.
And
Right.
it doesn't actually matter, does it?
No, it doesn't.
So, but you get a card.
Get a card.
Have you got anything that's scoring you points for cards?
That gives.
Yes. I've got 3 things that are
Oh, but it's any card. Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't need a specific colour of card.
No.
Right.
Uh,
So we're all done.
and what's the other thing I got? Did you put me a point up? For...
Give you the point.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Right. So first of all, everybody gains purple points.
Oh,
Um,
sorry. One more thing.
Yep.
I'll convert this to a crystal, and this gives me 2 points.
Oh, okay. So lowest visible points on the progress track. So I get 10. Rob?
7.
7. Peter?
16.
16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 20. Right. Points on unlocked technologies on your tribe board. So basically the number of people that you've put out. I get 6.
6.
8.
Points from each large location where you have a population figure. So I've got 3 people out. So that's another 6 for there. What's your green track?
12.
Got it at the end. So 12. So 48. And over there, how many flasks have you got? And it's on tiles and cards, whether those cards be sleeping, wherever they are. All of your cards are 1.
Flasks on cards, they're not actually flasks, are they?
Then they're not the flask.
Not
they're,
that
they're that ones. Yeah.
They are that one?
Yeah, they're the only ones.
Okay.
So cards with flask abilities.
Got 1 card plus 2, 3, 4, 5.
5. So you get 10 points.
4.
You got 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
8 points.
So 8 points. Okay, and I'm not there, so that's the large locations done. If you have unlocked the end game card bonus on a machine track, gain 2 points per card of the colour shown, not including starting cards. So I've not unlocked any of those. Peter, 2 points for every green card that isn't your starting one.
Oh.
And yeah, there should be a plus 50 for scoring. It's just
2. So that's 4 points.
4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rob, have you unlocked any of those?
No.
No. Okay. 4 points to the player with the end game tile. Me.
Well, I've also got 1.
2 points for each minor artifact. And then 1 point for every 5 remaining resources. And now the artifact card. So we've all got, let's do the purple artifacts first. We've all got 1. So you've got 3, I've got 3, Rob, you've got 1.
Oh, 1.
So I've got 3. So that's 6 points for each crystal that I'm next to. I'm next to 2 crystals,
Nice.
so that's 12 points. Peter, you've got 3, so again, 6 points for every crystal that you're next to. You're next to 2 crystals, so you get 12 points. Rob, you get 2 points for every crystal that you're next to.
1.
You're next to 1, so you get 2 points. Right, the next artifact is the orange ones. So I have 1 orange artifact, which is 1 point for every card I've got, other than my starting cards. So I'll just count off 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I get 5 points. Peter, you also get 1 point for every card other than your starting card.
Do we start off with a...
Start off with, yeah, because you've got 1 orange.
Where's my 1 orange?
It's there.
Oh, we start off with 1.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
So how many cards have you got?
Oh, that aren't starting cards.
Yeah, so total number of cards minus 6.
Right.
I'm going to guess it's 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Rob, you've got 4 orange ones, so it's 4 points for every card that isn't a starting card.
7.
This is a lot, so 28. So you got up to 39. Yeah, knew you were going to do well with that one. The last one, white artifact. So I've got 3, so it's 3 points per crate. Got 3 crates, so I get 9. Peter, you've got 2 white artifacts, so that's 2 points per crate. You get 6. And Rob, you got 1 white artifact. That's 1 point per crate. You get 4. So even cheating, I still came last, which
Yeah.
is good because I actually probably should be down here a bit. Well done, Rob.
We
That's
got
it.
Everything.
That is everything. The player with the most points
Alright.
wins.
I did get these, didn't I? I think I did, yeah, because I got 12 for that.
We got your 12 points for that.
Oh, I didn't think I won that. I thought Peter won.
No, I knew you were going to do well because you were collecting the orange artifacts, and I knew you were picking up a lot of cards. But then when Peter started getting the points, I thought it's got to be between you two.
Yeah.
And Peter did well from that. No, not that.
12 from that green
You
one.
did well for this one,
And about 10 for that one, which is...
and you got that one. Yeah, you did quite well. You did a lot better overall on the player board. I was slow to get started.
I was very close though to finish. Mind you, you were as well. You were close to finishing that track.
I was one space short of finishing
I
that,
was 2 spaces short. of finishing
but
this
that
one.
would have only got me like 2 points.
Okay.
My
'Cause
tracks weren't very good. I only got about 6. or so.
Grey cards, not counting starting cards. Yeah, I did a lot on the tracks in the last game, and I thought I was going to do a lot in this game because mine is about building, and if I build adjacent to mountains, I get a discount. But I think I was a little unlucky here in that there were no amazing spots that came out. There were okay spots, but there were none that were good enough for a big building, whereas all of the good spots came out here, and Peter managed to grab them.
There's no guarantee you're going to get these. Because
The cities,
Yeah.
yep, cities are, you know exactly
you
where
know
the
where they
cities
are.
are.
Oh, you know where they
So
are.
the cities are on these,
Right.
the lakes are on these,
Okay.
and these do not have cities or lakes.
Okay.
So I'd forgotten that until halfway through.
Yeah,
I'd forgotten
didn't
that
realise.
the back of the tile actually tells you what's on the tile,
It's worth knowing.
which is really good.
But this is one of the ways I fall down in games because I set this up brilliantly. I'm going to take credit for that because I set this up in such a way that I can put that there.
Yeah, and get 1 yellow advancement and 4 food.
4 food, and then I can put that there. It gets me another food, and I can then
Trigger your
use
tribe
the food
ability.
to get another card.
Yeah.
Trigger that tribe ability,
Yeah.
and there's like the synergy there going.
Yeah.
And but I didn't use it once.
Yeah.
Not
I mean,
even.
I'm surprised I only hibernated twice because I hibernated a turn early. Yeah. Anyway, we need to disappear because we've got to get food. Then we've got to learn how to play Oros, and we will be back at 8 o'clock tonight for a live tutorial and playthrough of Oros. Just before we go, I did advertise this as a playthrough and review. Mechanically, this is one of my favourite games of last year. I absolutely love every mechanism within this game and how it all fits together. My only concern from our first game is that because every tribe has a special power, the cities are dealt out randomly, and there are 5 different city tiles or 6 different city tiles, and they're double-sided. And the normal rules are that each player starts with an artifact. What happened in our first game is I was very, very lucky in that I got a tribe power that worked very well with my randomly dealt artifact, that worked very well with one of the random cities. Whereas this official variant of here's one artifact card, that removes that element. Now you can still get a bit lucky. So for example, your one was more about populating because you were able to get books.
Yeah.
And the card came out the tile came out that gave you points for populating. So there was a combo there.
Yeah.
But the fact that you didn't go for that
I didn't
meant
see
that,
it.
exactly. So you can still get a little bit in that, but I think by removing the artifact card, I like that. I like that variant a lot.
Yeah.
So I can't see me ever playing the base game again without that variant. Just because, as I say, there is this opportunity for combos to develop. Are you two still? Because you both enjoyed the first game of it. Is it still?
Yeah, still high in my
Still good?
estimation. Yeah.
Well, this is the second time,
Yeah.
and I would definitely rate it very, very highly as a worker placement kind of Euro game. Yes, it's very, very good.
Yeah. The card play is really clever. Really like the way the card play works.
The card play, the way that the theme actually ties in with what is a fairly abstract idea.
It does a bit,
It ties in really well. You're re-exploring a world that's been frozen over centuries before. It's got a nice feel to it. I mean, the name sounds like an energy drink.
Yeah, that's right. I talked in my latest video log, which isn't out yet, but it should be out this weekend, about the fact that I'm getting a little bit jaded with Euro games, which are a whole bunch of icons, get resources, spend resources to fulfill contracts. This isn't that.
Yeah.
It is in a way the fact that you're getting resources and you're spending the resources to do stuff. But to me, it doesn't feel like one of those boring, okay, I'll go here and get 2 of this I'll now spend that to get 5 victory points.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like that to me. I don't know. There's something about this game. It just hits my sweet spot. I think in terms of complexity as well, it's a good weight.
And it also feels as though, although there's no dice rolling or any of that kind of luck, there's tile turning. Lots of different tiles and cards are being turned. There's no way to really kind of calculate how to win, because there's enough random things, enough variability.
There's the variability. Yeah.
There's enough variability, so you can't kind of calculate how to win.
No.
But it's interesting enough that you want to really stretch yourself to see how you can do the best with what's there.
Yeah, I just
And
felt
inevitably
that
you'll miss things.
definitely didn't accomplish as much as I wanted to accomplish, which is a good sign of a game. You know, a game where you're able to do everything, the game needs to be shorter. So anyway, go on.
I came dismally last the first time.
You did?
Came a fairly promising the second time.
Not far. There's only 8 points off.
Because I learned from the first game just how important it is to kind of invest in endgame scoring, which is where all my points came from.
Yeah.
It does seem like whatever path you take, you know, there's always interesting options, isn't
Yeah.
there? And it always feels like you're doing something interesting.
Yeah. That's the thing, especially when I played the solo game, which is a puzzle. Is like you've got 20 action or you've got 40 actions or something to do everything you can, and it's comboing the actions that you're taking with the machine powers. And I love the flow of this game. I love at the start of the game, there isn't much you can do, but then as you start to get these machines, the number of choices that you get opens up quite a lot.
Also, this time playing through, I suddenly realised just how powerful those cards are that give you the ability to play an extra card, because you're so limited on actions. So these electricity functions, power functions, and extra cards, suddenly your game can kind of massively expand.
Yeah.
I've got 3 of those, and I comboed twice in one turn.
You were doing a lot because
Yeah.
you got the modules.
Yeah.
That was brilliant. You played one card there, got loads of stuff. That card allowed you to play. So for one action,
It accelerates your game.
yeah, you're getting a lot of stuff. I think that's where I fell down. Is I only ended up with the one module, and I didn't invest enough in that early on.
One module. Wow.
Yeah, that was all I got.
Experimental strategy.
Tried it.
That's because last time we were going for.
I would happily play this game like an entire weekend. I'd play this game back to back 5 or 6 times without any problem whatsoever.
Get your diary out.
Yeah, right. We're going to disappear now and go and get some food. Thank you very much for watching. I didn't mention at the start. I think I did mention at the start. This isn't a sponsored video. Basically, taking the afternoon off work in order to bring you a playthrough. This is the 3rd time I've done a video for this game. And I know a lot of content creators out there do a video once and then get rid of it, you know, or move the game on, don't play it again. I would like the game so much. This is the 3rd time I've covered it on the channel. This is probably not the last time I'm covering it on the channel. I'm taking this to the games day on Sunday. I definitely want another game of this on Sunday. But yeah, hope you've enjoyed the video. If you like the content that I create and you want to support the channel and help me carry on making more videos like this, you can do so at patreon.com/gaming rules. And as I say, we will be back tonight, 8 o'clock GMT, for a tutorial and playthrough of Oros, which is coming out from Lucky Duck Games, and that's happening in a few hours. So, thank you very much again to you two. Thank you very much for watching.
Thank you.
We'll see you all later on. Bye-bye.